everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Myra Lorraine. Thank you all for stopping to hang out with me. You know I love it when you guys come to talk with me and watch my videos. Today I have a brief video for you. I just want to get this in. I'm getting ready to prepare for a yard sale, which I'm going to be really busy today, but I wanted to make sure I got this video into you guys. This one's going to be a quick one because it was a husband request. He wanted a new t-shirt and a new Henley because he really likes the Henleys. And this is going to be my third one, I believe. No, 1, 2, 3, fourth one that I've made for him with using this pattern. But the pattern is, first, before I get to that, let me just thank you all for those of you who voted on my last video, the short that I put up about me not being able to decide whether or not to make the pants or the dress with that beautiful, the beautiful denim, the striped denim that I got from Hetty, I think it was Hetty Fabrics. I'll post it up there if it was, but I love that fabric so much and I just couldn't decide. I purchased it for to make me a pair of jeans, but then I decided maybe a dress because we're going into winter, and a nice denim dress with some boots, some tall boots and a jacket might look really cool. Well, you guys, you must know my style because I think I really wanted that dress, and that's what pulled out was the dress. So I will definitely be making the Simplicity denim dress with that striped denim, and I will be doing it very soon. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get it done so you guys can see it next week. But thank you all for those of you who voted. I really appreciate you helping me out and making that decision. I am so happy that you guys selected the dress because I do want it, and you guys know I'm really on a dress quest now too because I'm starting to like them. So let's get back to this t-shirt of my husband's. Now, I know a lot of you don't, you know, you're not into making other things for other folks, including your husband. So this video probably will not be for you, but for those of you who are into making things for your husbands and the other males in your life, this video you're definitely going to like. As I mentioned, I had done it before, and this pattern is a Simplicity 8613, and it is Morris Danchaford. It's his pattern, and my husband loves this pattern. He absolutely loves the versions on here. I've only made 2 versions, A and B, and as you see on the envelope that I pop up here, I've made 3 of version B and 1 of version A. Now the first one, the very first one that I made was this rust kind of colored one, and we love the pattern, we really do. My husband preferred the 4 buttons rather than the 6 buttons that are actually on the pattern. So when I made it again, I removed 2 of the buttons and just added 6 buttons. I just shortened the placket is basically what I did, and I shortened the placement of the packet on the front of the pattern. So that was the only change that I did to this, and on his previous ones they were all short sleeves, and I put a sleeve band around the short sleeve. That's not something that was included in the pattern. It's just a regular t-shirt style, you know, hem on it, but my husband likes the bands like they used to do back in the day with the polos, I guess. So I always do that for him. And on this one, which is a long sleeve, that was the other thing I did here, only because the pattern doesn't call for a cuff on here, but I put one on because I cut this out as it was, and my husband has very long arms and it was too short for him, so I quickly put a cuff on here, and then it fit him perfectly, so we were all fine with that. But this pattern is, I'll bring the envelope cover back up. This is a super easy pattern, trust me, it really is. Now for those of you who are not familiar with making a button placket, it's really an easy thing to do. Almost all of them are done the same, and I do have a tutorial that I did on a button placket for a different polo that I did, that you could probably figure out how to do this one, because they're basically the same. And I'll pop that iCard up here for you all, so that if you're interested in watching a tutorial on how to do, well, not a tutorial because I don't claim to be an expert, but it's the way I do the plackets. But if you're interested in doing this and you prefer seeing someone do it, I'll pop, like I mentioned, I popped that iCard up there for you all. So those were the only changes that I did to this. Now, the fabrics, oh my. I know I have that here somewhere, because I just recently purchased the fabric when my husband told me he wanted a tee. And I really knew what I wanted to pick as far as colors. So I went out to, it was Nick of Time Fabrics, and I purchased them before. Nick of Time Fabrics is really, really a great place to get some great fabrics. And they have fast shipping too, and that's what I really like. I don't like waiting on fabric if I don't have to. But anyways, I selected from them this, they call Wine as the color. It is a cotton spandex jersey knit, perfect for this pattern. And the other color is a charcoal. It's called, this is called a charcoal, and it's a gray. It's a cotton spandex jersey as well. Both of them are cotton spandex, and it's a 10 ounce for those of you who are interested in that. Both of these are 10 ounce in weight, so they are not super heavy, but they're not super sheer or see-through either. They're nice, a nice weight for a t-shirt. And he loves this thing. But anyways, I put it together, and I will pop up a video of me talking about in detail the first one, and where I mention about the 6-button placket, and I'll pop that iCard up here. But I did mention in that iCard, you know, all of the details of this. And as I mentioned, it's super easy to go together. You just have the pattern piece for the placket, the front, the back, and the sleeves, and the neckband. That's it. I mean, you can throw this together very, very easily. I love the style of the way it looks. It's just a flat hem, where straight across the hem, across the bottom. There's no shirt tail where it curves in. It's just straight across around the hips. And I think that's about it. There's no real anything other than what I did in the other video, my first video, that I could talk to you about. I just wanted to show you these guys. Now, the buttons I had in my stash, and I really wanted to put burgundy buttons on here. But when my husband saw these really dark gray ones, and they're so dark they almost look black, but they are gray. They're dark gray. He liked it. When I laid them on this, when it was on the table, he said, no, no, no. He said, don't go get any other buttons. I like those. So I put them on. And I'll show you pictures of him in it. It's a great fit. And I put this basically together without him trying it on for fitting, because I have made it 3 times for him. And he just loves it. So I'll probably be making more, but like that one I mentioned to you, and if I can get him to try it on real quick, and I'll snap a picture of that and pop that up here. But as I mentioned, I probably won't bring it back to you a lot unless I do something different to the pattern. But he's probably going to have a few of these in his wardrobe because he really likes this pattern a lot. Thank you, Norris, for the design, because it's easy to go together. Instructions are really, really easy. I didn't have any problems with the instructions. You basically, for me, I read through them, and I can put this together without them after that. So someone who gets used to the button plackets, you could do the same thing. And they do have one on here without the button plackets. I'll bring that envelope cover back up again. Version A, the red and the light gray, that one doesn't have buttons. It's not a Henley, it's just a V-neck tee, and that one goes together super easy as well. So now, I ordered so much of this fabric, you guys, I ended up deciding to surprise my husband and make one for myself. So I remade the Rebecca Page raglan tee, because you guys know in this picture right here, I didn't like the way it was standing up on me. It didn't fit properly. I didn't like it, and the fabric threw me off. The fabric, I thought both fabrics were the same, and they were not. And I think that had a lot to do with the neckline standing up and the fit, because the stripe part of this fabric was super duper thin. I mean, so thin it was see-through. And it's actually being worn for pajamas now, and pajamas only. But I think that had something to do with the collar standing up, because it was pulling. So a lot of you actually went out and recommended, went in the comments and recommended some suggestions for fixing that neckline. Well, one of them rang true to me, and it was the one that made the comment, and if I can find it, I'll pop it up here on the screen. But it was a comment that said shorten the neckband, because sometimes those neckbands, especially in commercial patterns, are too big. And so that one resonated with me, so I decided to do that. I actually shortened the neckband by 1/2 inch, which gives you 1 inch because it was both sides. And that worked beautifully. It pulled it right in, and it fits gorgeous. Now I have it here. So my husband are going to be twinsies. I told him we are not wearing these at the same time, because I don't do the twinsy things with my husband most of the time. But this is mine. This is that Rebecca Page, and it's the one with the wide V-neck. And I just love that wide V-neck and that look. It just looks really nice. So I'm going to try this on for you guys, and I'll be right back so you can see the fit. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. Now I have it on so you can see that the fit is so much better. It is not standing up around my neckline. Fits beautifully. It's a shorty. It's right here. I like everything about it. Let me come back over here closer to you all. There we go. Okay. And sorry about the glare. I just noticed the glare on my glasses. That's one of the reasons I usually don't wear my glasses when I'm recording. But anyways, I love the fit of this Rebecca Page raglan tee, especially with this wide V-neck. I just love the look of it. It looks so nice. And I want another one in a long sleeve, like I did my first one here, which was really messed up. It was in a rayon jersey knit, and it's much too thin for the stand-up of this collar, unless I get something, some type of stretch, some type of stretch interfacing that I could put in there with a rayon jersey. But this cotton spandex, beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And it's so comfortable too, and cool because it's cotton. So I really like this raglan tee by Rebecca Page, and we'll definitely do it again in another color in the long sleeve for the winter, because I absolutely love it. So that's it for my review of Simplicity 8613 and the Rebecca Page raglan tee. So if you have any questions, or if you want to ask me anything about this this other Simplicity t-shirt that I made for my husband's, yeah, we're going to be twinsies one of these days. I'm sure we're going to put on the same thing one day and walk out. But anyways, I love it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will answer them as usual. And now I gotta go run and unpack the shed for the yard sale, and I'll see you all again next Saturday. Don't forget, before you leave, give me a thumbs up. Show me how much you love me. And subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss another episode from Myra Lorraine. Thanks. Take care. See you next Saturday.